Hello students, in the previous video I have explained you the introduction part of approximate method of analysis and different methods in that. In that you got to know what is Portal method and its assumptions and the procedure to calculate the analysis of the Portal frame. Okay. So here you can see one frame where it has two stories and you will analyze that by considering it as the middle story. If this has middle story, it is a top story and it is a bottom story. Okay, what is the step 1? Step 1, you have the calculation of column shear. Okay. So, based on the thing that you all know, the horizontal loads acting on a frame is equal to the vertical loads. So, here P1 plus first we need to take the bottom story. For the bottom story, when you consider, it is P1 plus 2P1 plus P1, which is equals to the vertical loads acting on it. It is 40 kilonewton plus 40 kilonewton plus 20 kilonewton. Okay. You can see the loads acting on the beam, they are 40 kilonewton for the first, and this for the second beam it is 40 kilonewton, and for the third beam it is 20 kilonewton, and for the in a vertical you can see P1 plus 2P1 plus P1. Okay. The vertical loads is equals to the horizontal loads. Okay, or you can take the vertical loads is equals to the horizontal loads acting on the beam is equals to acting on the column. Okay. So, when you calculate, you will get the P1 value. P1 plus 2P1 plus P1 is equals to 4P1, which is equals to 40 plus 40 plus 20 is 100. So, P1 is equals to 25 kilonewton. Okay. In the same way for the middle story. For the middle story, P2 plus 2P2 and P2. This P2, 2P2 and P2. So, these three will be equal to the what are the loads acting vertically? They are 40 kilonewton and 20 kilonewton. This does not come for this story. So, 40 kilonewton plus 20 kilonewtons is equals to 40 kilonewton plus 20 kilonewton, which is equals to 60 kilonewton. So, what will the P2 value? 4 P2 is equals to 60 kilonewton, then P2 is equals to 60 by 4, which is equals to 15 kilonewton. So, you got the P1 value as 25 kilonewton and P2 value as 15 kilonewton. Next, for the top story, you have P3 plus 2P3 plus P3, P3 plus 2P3 plus P3, which will be equal to the load acting from the top is 20 kilonewton. So, 20, which is equals to 4 P3 is equals to 20 and P3 value will be equal to 20 by 4, which is equals to 5 kilonewton. So, P3 value is equal to 5 kilonewton. So, here we got the values of P3, P2 and P1 as well, right. Now, we need to calculate the column shear, calculation of column shear. You got the P1, P2, P3 values. So, what is the shear value? So, for calculation of shear, first you need to take PAB, PBC, that values. So, what is PAB? PAB is equal to P1 value only and PAB is equal to Pij, right. So, this is also P1 and this is also P1. So, you will get PAB is equals to Pij. So, Pij, see Pij is the column for the bottom story. Again you will divide it into three parts: bottom, middle and top. Okay. So for the bottom you have PAJ is equals to PAB is equals to PIJ. Okay. Why? Because for the bottom story you have the two exterior columns and they will be equal. So PAJ is equals to PIJ, and there you have the P1 values. So what is P1 value? 25 kilonewton. What about PEF? For the calculation of PEF, it is 2 P1. So 2 into 25, which is equals to 50 kilonewton. So we are done with the bottom story. Now for the middle story. For the middle story, you have two PBC is equals to PJK. PBC is equals to PJK, which is equals to P2 value. What is P2 value? We have as 15 kilonewton. So 15 kilonewton. Next, for the top story. After calculation of PBC, PJK, we need to calculate PFG. So PFG is equals to twice of P2 is equals to 2 into 15, it is 30 kilonewton. Okay. So these are the values for the middle story, and when we come to top story, you have similarly for the same for the top also. PCD is equals to PKL, which is equals to P3, and the P3 value is 5 kilonewtons. And what about the interior column? PGH, twice of P3, which is equals to 2 into 5, 10 kilonewton. Okay. We are done with the first step, where you will be calculating column shear. So these are the shear values which you got at each and every member of the column, right? So next, what is the second step? Second step is the calculation of column moments. Is the calculation of column moments. Next, moment at AB. You all know the formula WL by 2. So in the same way, we will be calculating moments for at each and every point of the member. So as you can see here, the distance from A to E is 5 meters, and from E to I is also 5 meters, and from A to B it is 3 meters, and from I to J is also 3 meters. So the moments acting at AB and IJ are same. So we can calculate that at a time. So moments about AB is also equal to moments about IJ, which is equals to PL by 2. Okay. And what is that P here? For the bottom. So here you will have, so which will be equal to 25 into, what is the length? It is 3 meters. So 3 divided by 2. When you calculate, you will get the value of moments about AB and IJ. Next, what is moments about EF? Moments about EF is equals to PEF L by 2. What is the PEF value? This is newtons. So 50 into what is the length? Same 3 meters divided by 2. It is 75 kilonewtons. Next, this is for bottom story. Next, for the middle story, you will have moments about BC is equals to moments about JK. See, this is not same for the all the problems, ma. See, for example, here you have the distance. So that's the reason distance, as distance are same, you will having the moments also same. So moments about BC and moments about JK is equals to, say, L by 2. Moments about BC or JK is 15 kilonewtons. So 15 into 3 divided by 2. Next, when you will calculate, you will get the value of moments about BC and moments about JK. Next, moments about FG. So moments about FG is equals to load about acting about FG into length divided by 2, and the load acting about FG is 30 into length is 3 divided by 2, 15 3 the 45 kilonewtons. Okay, next for the top story. Here this is the third part. When you see for the top story, moments about CD is equals to moments about KL, which is equals to load acting on CD or KL into L divided by 3 meters. This is the top story is also of 3 meters. So what is PCD or PKL? It is 5 kilonewtons. So 5 into 3 divided by, sorry, it is 2 divided by 2, which is equals to 2.5 into 3, it is 7.5 kilonewtons. Next, finally for GH, moments about GH is equals to load acting at GH into length by 2, and the load acting is 10 into length is 3 divided by 2, 2 ones are, so 15 kilonewtons. So these are the values . This is 36.6. Next, this is 15.6. So what are the moments you got? See, at moments about AB and IJ is 36.6, and moments about BC and JK is 15.6. For the upper, you have moments about EF as 75 kilonewtons. Next, for moments about FG, you have 45 kilonewtons, and moments about CD and KL as 7.5 kilonewtons, and moments about GH you have 15 kilonewtons. So this is how you will calculate the step 1 calculation for column shear and calculation for column moment. So these are the things which you will calculate for the columns. In the next part, we will be calculating the beam shear and the beam moments. Thank you, class.